What's good? What's good? So, we're at the crib. I just wanted to make this short clip, and I wanted to post it on the channel, you know, and I wanted to let people know what was going on. So, there's tons of different things going on right now, having to do with legal accommodations, like a whole bunch of like court fines and stuff that I gotta pay off and shit. So it's keeping me from making music, and it's keeping me from being able to do more shows and stuff like that. So at this point, I'm not too sure when I'll be back on the stage. I would love to, you guys know me, I'd love to be up there, you know, that's my thing. But some people are just hard-headed and just I don't know how to put it, like, just people are just haters, you know. So, and then also, like, people who are following my family and like following people like literally like stalking type shit, and like my family and my like people I know, and like fucking with their cars and their belongings, and like, you know, like even my shit, like they're fucking with my cars and my motorcycles and shit. I got pictures and videos of people spitting, licking, throwing shit at cars, fucking where they paintballed my house and my trucks and my dad's trucks, and like all kinds of crazy shit, man. They stole my BMW, they did all kinds of crazy shit. And like at this point, it's like, fuck it, you know, it is what it is. You know, we forgive and we forget. I mean, I guess you could say we forget, right? But you learn to forgive and we carry on with life. But I'm not 100% sure if it's the fact that people don't realize that they're keeping me from feeding my family and like providing for my daughters and stuff like that, and even providing for myself, or if it's the fact that they're just really that much of like, they're really that fucking evil, and like, how would you say it, like they're really that just people are just plain just evil and not. We all know that there's those type of people out there that are just trying to, you know what I mean, just bring others down and just ruin other people's lives, tear families apart, put people away for stupid ass shit, and like just make their lives a living hell, you know. And I don't know what those people's problems are, and like, if I don't understand why society can't just, everybody speaks about peace and love and being good people and like helping one another, and that's what I think they should stick to their word when it comes to something like that, instead of turning around and just stabbing each other in the back and hurting one another, trying to ruin each other's lives and make each other's lives like a living hell, you could say, you know. But I was struggling. I also wanted to make it clear that I was struggling for a while. I was living in my cars. Like, I had lost everything, man. I was making good money. I had my own construction company. I had a family. I had all kinds of good stuff going for me too, you know. I was in college, and a lot of things just ended up going in another direction, sadly. And you know, it's all a part of life, you could say. You know, you live and you learn. You're young. Now that, you know, we're all growing up, so, you know, I learned from my mistakes. I was on the verge of homelessness for the 4th, 5th time now. I slept in staircases, out on the sidewalks, and like fucking, you know what I mean, in cars and like all that, man. And like, it's a struggle, bro. Like, people eating out of garbage cans and like begging for food, begging for $1 for something, you know what I mean, for like something. People are really struggling out there, and there's others that think that's a joke, others that think that's funny to put other people in that position and put other people in that situation. And I completely disagree. I think, in my honest opinion, man, like, that should be considered, like, you know, some type of attempted murder. type of situation there. If you're honestly holding someone down that bad to the point where you're starving them to death and practically freezing them to death, letting them sleep out in, out on the, out in the dirt with like insects and bugs and shit, and like just, you know what I mean, y'all, there's certain people that haven't, there's people that haven't gone through that phase in life, or that there's definitely lots of people out there that haven't gone through such a struggle, and maybe it's something we gotta shine a light on, just in my eyes, in my perspective, to help one another. And like I said, people should really stick to their word when they say something. Say that they're wanting to be good people and help one another. Leave all that negativity behind. People really should leave the negativity behind and stick to their word when they say they want to help one another and be there and help society. Me, myself, I'm going through tons of medical episodes. I'm having complications here and there. Tons of medical bills piling up, and just more, just adding more and more and more to the struggle. And I pray for those going through the same thing, and I wish y'all the best. And the 250R, the Ninja 250R, the motorcycle, that build is pretty much finished up now. I'll put up a video of it here probably this week, this next couple days. You guys will see a video of the final build, final project. It took a minute. It still needs a couple things, but I consider it complete as far as it's gone. Just because of the minor things it needs, it's pretty much complete. But yeah, I'll put a video up of the final of everything. I want to do one where I'm doing a burnout, stuff like that. Show you guys that. The 250s, I mean, they're you could wheelie them and stuff like that as far as it goes, but clutch wears quick, and then like stuff like that, it doesn't have the power or the torque. I mean, it's got speed and it goes and stuff, but it's pretty quick. It gets offline pretty quick. Stuff like that. It rides nice. It rides real smooth. It's 250, so I got 1000cc. I got a YTFR too. I'm gonna put that build up. That build will be, hopefully I get that one going. I was halfway. I got it going and everything because it was pure frame when I got it. I got panels for it. I'm gonna have to get a whole new kit for it, a whole new fan kit for it, and then needs quite a few things. It needs a few new fuel lines, fuel tank, stuff like that, ignition switch. But it's gonna be pretty interesting. It's gonna be something to watch. It's gonna be something you want to watch. But yeah. And yeah, I just, for those coming at me, my family, in a negative way, I just ask that you please leave us alone. You realize that this is people's lives. People feel, think, see. People realize, people are watching. People are, I don't know how else you could say it, but just leave us alone, Well, we don't want anyone getting hurt. We hope to God that you guys feel the same. We hope that you guys feel the same, But some people are just, like I said, some people are just hard-headed. They just can't get it. They don't know how to, jealousy. Jealousy is the root of all evil, And I pray for them. We pray for them. For those who know us, we just ask that you please keep your space and stop trying to harm us and stop wishing negativity and bad on us. I pray in God's name. I definitely most definitely want to thank everyone who has been there for me and has wished me good, nothing but success and positivity in my life. I love y'all. Shout out to y'all, and I look forward to going on in life and seeing you guys shine too. It's not just me. I love seeing people that I went to high school with and like hung out with back then. Like people are doing their thing, people are coming up, people are enjoying life, people are doing what was, you know, this was the whole point of life, was to grow up, get out of high school, find your career, find your passion, and shine, you know, and strive, you know.